Hey girl, hey, and welcome to today's Declutter and Organize with me. These are a couple of projects we're going to be tackling in today's video that I have been putting off and I have been wanting done all at the same time. It's one of those, it wasn't super high on my priority list, but it's going to make my life so much easier having these spaces clean and organized and under control. So if you are ready to tackle some decluttering and organization, you need some cleaning motivation, click the thumbs up button and let's get into the video. So my dad had built me this banquette and we were able to get it painted and installed and everything, but it has just basically sat here with the exception of me putting my smaller Instant Pot and our crock pot in here. But there were some pieces I needed to organize and rearrange. I have a larger, like 8-quart Instant Pot that I needed to be able to put into a cabinet somewhere because it's just been sitting in my kitchen floor and I was tired of it. So I'm like, you know what? Today is the day. We're tackling this project. I needed to sort through all of my fruit containers and things like that. So we're going to be organizing all that, putting it into the banquette, using this extra storage space that we have gained in our smaller size kitchen. And I'm so glad to have this, and it really does help to organize it. And I'm finding so much ease and so much less stress when I walk into my kitchen because this project is checked off my to-do list and just, it's like a weight has been lifted. This is your PSA if you are like me and you forget to clean out the little reservoir that's on the back side of your Instant Pot. Yeah, you might want to do that because it harbors a lot of things that really stink. So that was what that smelly brown gunk was that was just on the floor that I had to clean up. When I turned the pot sideways, it all poured out. Well, thankfully, though, it did fit in the cabinet. I do have to turn it sideways, but you know what? It's one less hassle or one thing I can deal with versus it being in my kitchen floor. So better than that. Here we are on to the bathroom. This was another project that I wanted to tidy up. It wasn't just completely a disaster and a mess and just unlivable, but it was one of those things were out of place and they just needed to be put into place. We needed to kind of declutter a little bit more in this space. We are a family of 4 that share this bathroom, mom, dad, and our 2 little kids. So, you know, it's a lot of people in one little tiny bathroom. So everybody's stuff needed a nice declutter, a nice organize. Honestly, things in here that I had thrown in from beauty boxes and stuff that I'm never going to use. So I just went ahead and decluttered those, but that is what I'm working on. So let's get back at it.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down the boulevard at night, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go, I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight.
You guys, you know when something is just like been a pain in the bottom to like organize or to use and you just haven't been happy with how you've been organizing it or it's been fitting in your space and you finally find a way that you're like, oh my gosh, why have I not thought of this before now? I love this and it works so well. Well, that's me with my like heating tools, my curling iron, hair dryer, things like that. I was so excited to have thought of this tall bin, and I actually had one, and I'm like, I don't have to buy anything, so it's a no spend organization, which made it even better because I had hoped to use them in that big drawer in the bottom, but sadly it didn't work. The pieces though that I'm showing you on the camera, just pausing, jumping over here to what you're seeing, those are actually from the Target Dollar Spot last summer. I had bought way too many for a project and just ended up not returning them. Well, they finally come in handy here in the bathroom, and they were very inexpensive. So you can check there, you can check the Dollar Tree Lovevery, they have different sizes like this. Even Walmart sometimes is starting to have stuff like that. So Walmart is really up in their games. If you are on the fence about like going to Walmart, you might check them out. They're pretty good actually. But back to the hair tools, I was so excited to find that, and it worked, and actually the space organized so well. I'm really, really happy with this space, and living in it now, it's just like, okay, I am happy with this. We've decluttered enough that I'm like, okay, we're functioning in this bathroom once again, and it makes getting ready a lot easier. So if you've been dreading that, putting something off, I promise you every morning when you get ready, you'll thank yourself if you go ahead and organize that bathroom. So it's not fun doing it, but it's fun living in it.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down this boulevard tonight. Yeah, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
And now that I took my hair tools out of that bottom drawer, I'm actually able to fit all of my makeup down in there, which got some other things off of the counter, like toothbrushes, toothpasting, like things like that I was just kind of tired of having out. This is also the bathroom that our guests use. And so I'm like, I just hate that it's just sitting out when people are coming in and out. It's just not a fun way to just like be greeted into the bathroom with, hey, here's all this stuff on the counter. I mean, I get sometimes that's what you have to do, but I was able to organize and declutter enough and move things around that it functioned better. Any of like our Band-Aids and like heating things and like any first aid things, I ended up moving into our first aid kit, which I keep on a shelf in our laundry room with all the medications and things like that the girls do not need to be in reach of. And so I'm like, why don't I put all of that together? Our thermometer can be in there, and that way it's all in one central location. And that made so much more sense, you guys. I know sometimes it's the simple things that get us. That little basket that you saw me organizing there just a second ago was kind of my back stock basket. I put that on the tip top shelf, so extra toothbrushes in their pack, not collecting dust, but in their pack. But that body wash, things like that go up on that top shelf, and that way I can see what I have and I can know, okay, I'm starting to run out of this, but I actually have something, or if I need to go ahead and add it to the grocery order for next time. The one thing I did keep out though is some Q-tips, which you'll see here in a second, as well as some of the little like pick flossers. I have some of those in there, that way if someone's like eating dinner and they need something like that, they can utilize and just be able to grab one of those. Really, really handy and easily to access. But I'm really happy. It just looks like a much more nice, presentable space here on this shelf now. So it makes me happier every time I walk in the bathroom, which sounds silly to say that walking into a bathroom makes you happy, but you know, it does. You guys, we're just rounding out a video of the final walkthrough, kind of a little after shot here. I know it is not Pinterest perfect, but it is functional and working great for our family, and that is what matters. It doesn't matter if it gets lots of clicks and likes on Instagram, but you know what? Functionality wins every time, hands down. So I'm really enjoying this. We're loving living in it. That is the only drawer I didn't mess with, is my girls' like play drawer for when I'm getting ready. Didn't touch that because there's really no point in it. They're just going to destroy it again. But last thing there is my husband's shelf. I'm going to to work with him on that one. That way we can get that one all cleaned up and utilized in a better way. And that's going to be it. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and got some decluttering and organization motivation. And I will see you back here in the next one. Bye, you guys.